and welcome to another workout video brought to you by Empower Physical Therapy and Training. My name is Amanda, I'm a physical therapist, and I'm here to get you going on a little bit of a stretch recovery type of workout. So we're gonna get you started. All you need is a mat. We don't need any extra equipment. We're gonna just start really easy. So we're gonna just go into a nice easy trunk rotation. Rotating to the side and then to the other side. Excellent. Then we're going to bring our arms up and we're going to go side to side. And you can add a little rotation with this. And as you get a little bit more flexible, you can bring your knees into this. And you can just bend and work into it. Good. Then we're going to add some steps into this. So what we're going to do is step and reach, bending back, and we're going to alternate step and reach, going back. So from the side, I'm just stepping and reaching, and returning, stepping and reaching, and returning. Little by little, you're going to get your back bending a little bit more into it. Into it and back. Great work. Now we're going to take it to the side. So I'm going to have you step and reach and back. And we're going to step and reach and then back. Step and reach and back. Reach and back. Great job. Next one is just going to be, we're going to step and we're going to rotate and then come back. So it'll be a step and turn and back. Step and turn and back. Step and turn and back. It's almost like you're holding a big beach ball in your hands as you rotate side to side. Great. Okay, now we're going to combine it. So as you step, you're going to turn away. And then you're going to come back together. We're going to step and turn and back. Turn and back. So you're getting a little bit of a stretch, but you may feel your body starting to warm up just a little bit. And that's what we want. We want to get the blood flow, improving that flexibility for your muscles. And 3, 2, 1. Good. Now that we've kind of moved our body, we've gotten a little bit more blood flow, circulation going, we're going to add a little static stretch into this. And you bring your arm across and pull. We're going to hold here. And you can add some breathing into this to make it, it'll help you to relax. Excellent. And then we're going to switch, bringing it across and taking that deep breath in. And then exhaling out. And deep breath. And exhale out. Deep breath. And exhale out. Okay, we're going to shake that out. And we're going to go one more time, getting our shoulders, working on just loosening up the posterior rotator cuff. Okay, going into that deep breathing. Great, and then we're going to switch it up. Same thing. Just want to make sure that as you do this, your shoulder is staying down away from your ear and you're not shrugging up, so keeping it low. Remember, if you're stiff or you maybe don't feel like you can move as far, it's okay. You start into the range that you can do. Good, and then we're going to get our wrists going. You're going to put your palm up, pull it away, and you're just going to pull back. And as you do this, you're going to feel it all along this area of your forearm. And if this is really stiff, maybe you just don't have that range, you can always start with your elbow bend and then work into it. Maybe just go part way. So make sure it feels like a stretch and you're not feeling any sharp shooting pain. So going into it, holding it here. Good. So then we're going to get the other side, palm away. Remember, you can start here and then work into that stretch going away. Excellent. We're gonna take it back into the same type of stretch for the wrist, but now it's gonna be palm down. Bring your hand down this way, and we're gonna stretch the back of the wrist. Works through all these muscles that cross into the elbow as well. So deep breath in and exhale out. Deep breath and out. One more. And good. And then we're gonna get the other side. So palm down, pull that wrist down, and you're gonna get a little hold. Again, you can start with your elbow bent before going into extended elbow. Deep breath. Exhale out. Deep breath. Exhale. And one more. Okay, for the next one, we're going to try and get our chest to loosen up. We tend to spend a lot of our day either at the computer or watching a screen. We want to try and reverse what posture kind of turns into, right? We end up here. We're going to do some things to reverse that. So we want to get our chest open. You can use a doorway or wall, and you're going to place one hand on that wall. Make sure your arm is about 90 degrees or just below, and you're going to turn your body away from that doorway or wall, and you want to feel a stretch right in the chest. And you're going to do the same breathing with this. Deep breath in, and then exhale out. Really let yourself relax into the stretch. And out. Deep breath. And out. Good. So then we're going to get the other side, and what I'll do is I'll just go to the next doorway. And your palm's going to be into the wall, almost 90 degrees, maybe not quite 90, but a little bit below. And then you're going to turn your arm, or turn your body away from your arm. And you're just going to stretch here. Deep breath in, exhale out. If you're feeling anything go into your fingers that feels funny, or any numbness or tingling, just lower that arm down just a little bit. And we're going to focus on the stretching right through the chest. Great job. So then we're going to try and get our mid-back starting to loosen up a little bit more. We did do some thoracic rotation earlier. Now we're going to get a little bit more into our stretch. And what we're going to do is take our fingers, place them together, place them right behind the neck, and then you're going to squish your face together. And what you do with this movement is you pull using your elbows. You're going to pull your elbows towards the ceiling. So I'm going to lace my fingers together, squeeze my elbows, and I'm going to pull up towards the ceiling all the way as far as I can, and then back down. And give that exhale into it. So I'm pulling up, and then back down. And then I'm going to pull all the way up, and down. So you can breathe in, or you can exhale. I'm happy if you're breathing. And then one more time. Pull all the way up and back down. So for this next exercise, you can grab a towel or a blanket or even a pillow to put under your knee. And we're going to do a little hip flexor stretch. I'm going to put this under my right knee, and then I'm going to go into a lunge. And before I even move forward into the stretch, I'm actually feeling it. I want to relax my back foot so I can get a little bit more stretch. I'm going to draw my belly button in towards my spine so I can do a little bit of a posterior pelvic tilt. And then keeping that position of my pelvis, I'm going to lean into it. And I am very stiff, so I feel it right away. You want to feel it into that back leg, right in the front of the thigh. And we're going to hang out here for a little bit. Try and do a deep breath in, and then exhale. Deep breath in, and exhale out. Deep breath in, and out. And I'm going to bring my right arm and I'm going to reach up over my head. And I'm going to feel even more stretch. I'm going to hang out here a little longer with a deep breath. And then exhale. Notice I'm not losing that position of my spine. You don't want to be arching. You want to still keep your pelvic tilt. Keep that core engaged as you go into your stretch. And then we can also add, I'm going to bend to my left. Bending away from my back leg. Get a little bit more stretch here. And we're just going to hold it. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Deep breath. And out. And back. Alright, you should have felt it right in that back leg. So now we're going to switch. I'll just move my cushion under my left knee now. And then get up onto that half kneeling position. So before I even move forward, I'm going to engage my core. I'm going to pull that belly button in, rotate my pelvis under me, and then I'm going to lean until I feel stretched right into the front of the leg. I'm going to just hang out here, taking a deep breath in and out. Deep breath and out. Deep breath in and out. One more. And good. And I'm going to add my arm. So it's my left arm reaching up. Just holding that stretch again, keeping that core engaged so that we're not arching the back. And then I'm going to bend away and stretch right here. Nice work. So then, instead of switching sides, I'm going to go right into getting that right side of my leg. So I'm going to straighten my knee. And what I'm going to do is just drop back just a little bit. Same thing, you want to keep your core engaged. Make sure you're not bending your back, but you're keeping it one unit. And you're going to drop back, rotate the pelvis back just a little, and you're going to feel it right into the back of your leg. This is your hamstring. And we're just going to hang out here, taking a deep breath in and out. Deep breath. And out. If you're more flexible, you can drop even lower, but make sure you're not losing your form. Okay, coming out of it, and we're going to just switch sides. So I'm going to put that cushion under my knee again. Go into that half kneel. Relax that back foot. And then I'm just going to take the other side. I'm going to straighten, put my heel on the ground, keeping that core engaged as I lean forward. You want to make sure you're not bending the back, right? We want to make sure we're not doing anything to hurt the lower back or stretch the back, but we're stretching the back of the leg. So we're targeting that hamstring. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath. Excellent. Alright, so we got the front of the hip, we just got the back of the leg there. We're going to stand, and we're going to kind of get the inside of the inner thigh. So what you can do, we can move our cushion over. We're going to just do a nice wide stance here. This one will look kind of like a sumo wrestler. And you're going to come into a little bit of a hip adductor stretch, so the knees are wide. And what I'm going to do is drop one shoulder and just rotate over. Take a deep breath. And exhale. So you're going to get a little spinal twist with this one. And then I'm going to switch and do the other side. So I'm dropping my other shoulder. Then rotate around. And then pushing my knee away. Good. You should feel it right into the inner thigh. You may feel the work with your legs as well. So then we're going to go back down to the mat and lay down. So we got all the front of the hip, got the back a little bit, but we're going to get it a little more. So we're going to get a figure 4 stretch in to work the piriformis. With this, you want to just make sure you only move to your range that you tolerate. If you feel it already, you can stay here, and you're going to feel it right in the back of the hip here. There's a couple of different ways that you can stretch the piriformis. It's one of those deep muscles in the butt. we're gonna hang out here, just stretching here. I'm gonna take it one step further. I'm gonna add a rotation into it. So I'm rotating my leg away. I'm gonna let it go slowly. And I'm also gonna turn my head the opposite direction of my knee. And you're just gonna stretch here. You're gonna feel it fall through the hip, all up the leg. Stretching. We're gonna hang out here. Deep breath in. Deep breath. And out. Deep breath in. And out. Great. And then we're going to ease out. We're going to come back to our start position and go on to the other side. So I'll hang out here for a moment. Feeling it. I'm feeling it right in the back of the hip here, in those deeper muscles. We're going to hang here. Remember, only push your body to what you feel is a stretch. We want to make sure we're not pushing into pain. You shouldn't get any sharp shooting symptoms or any kind of numbness or tingling as you stretch. So then we're going to rotate this away. And I'm going to turn my head opposite of my foot. I'm going to hang out here for 4 deep breaths. Excellent. We're going to unwind and go back to our first position here. And then what I'm going to have you do is straighten your right knee. So now we're going to do a little spinal twist. So you're going to bring your left knee up towards your right shoulder as you rotate it away. And I'm going to turn away. And I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds or a deep breath for 4 rounds. Excellent. And then we're going to bring it back. And I'm going to have you switch sides. So we're going to bring that right knee up, rotate it over, and I'm going to turn my head away. I'm going to do deep breath in right here. Exhale out. So you should really feel that stretch right into the mid part of the back. So another way we can take that stretch one step further is to do it against the wall. So I use my wall here. I'm going to do the same movement. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to still have my hands in the same position, but I'm going to slide my elbows up the wall now. So I'm pulling up the wall, stretching into it, and then coming back down. And bring it all the way up, stretch, and then back down. Pull, and down. One more. Great. Great work. So for the next exercises, we're going to switch to the mat and we're going to take it down. Excellent work. We're going to come onto our side now so that we can get another muscle. So you're going to lay on your side, support your neck, and what I want you to do is reach for your ankle. So we're going to grab our right ankle and we're going to try and keep our pelvis from rotating backwards, right? So we want to keep our belly button tight, grab that ankle, try and keep it close to your knee, relaxing the neck, and I'm going to hang out here. So you can do this stretch on your side, or if you feel like you can't balance well, you can always go onto your stomach with this stretch. So one more deep breath in, and exhale out. Good. So now we're going to get to the other side. If you want to just roll over again, I'm going to come over to my right side here. I got my side. I'm going to bend my cycle. And it's just deep breath in and exhale out. And deep breath. And out. Deep breath. And excellent. So we've just worked all the muscles around the hip. We got the lower back a little bit. We're gonna do one last stretch to help release our lower back. So with this exercise, it's not so much about using your muscles to lift, but you're gonna use your arms to do the work. You wanna make sure you relax your back, relax your glutes and your legs, and you're gonna press up, let that belly button sag to the ground, and then come back down. That's coming up. Exhale at the top there. And then back down. We're going to do 10 total. Only use your arms. Here's number 3. Exhale and dropping the belly button. And back down. Lifting up. Make sure that this does not create any irritation for your back, or you're not feeling anything down the leg at all. So you should be pain-free. Going a little higher each time. 2 more. And here's the last one. And relax. Excellent job, you guys. Well, way to take some time out of your day to just let your body stretch and move. I know that all of us get busy and maybe we do our workout, but we forget to stretch after, or maybe we've just had a really stressful day. This is one way to just help bring down those stress levels, help to get that stiffness out of our bodies, keep us mobile to help prevent injury. I hope you enjoyed this stretch. My name is Amanda again with Empowered Physical Therapy and Training. Stay tuned for the next video. Aloha.